Hi, welcome to this podcast, Famous Book Lessons and Summaries. And today we'll be looking at 8 most powerful lessons from the book Ego is the Enemy by Ryan Holiday. Ego is the Enemy draws on a vast array of stories and examples from literature to philosophy to history. It is filled with cautionary tales of those who let their egos go wild and were eventually undone by the resulting damage, as well as stories of those who practiced restraint and sobriety and found success in their endeavors. This book can be an antidote, or at least the beginning of one, to the unraveling that is possible when one indulges ego and loses sight of reality. That is, if you let it. So, the 8 lessons. Lesson 1. Your worst enemy lives in you. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, your worst enemy already lives inside you, your ego. Since pride is in us, it is either we feed it or starve it. How you deal with your pride makes the big difference. Lesson 2. Manage your pride. Your ego is not some power you are forced to satiate at every turn. It can be managed, it can be directed. As soon as you feel you are becoming egoistic, boastful, and proud, you can tell yourself to stop. Lesson 3. Pride tells you to talk. Humility tells you to listen. Ego encourages you to lift yourself and base your worth on nothing or false worth. On the other hand, humility tells you how important it is to listen to people. Lesson 4. Become a student. Ego tells you not to listen to anyone. As a result, you stop learning. When you become a student, you lay aside your pride. You admit to yourself that you don't know anything. So, if you want to keep on learning, learn to be humble first. Lesson 5. Help people become great. Ego focuses on self. Humility focuses on others. If you want to become great, you need to help other people become great. That is just how the universal law works. Lesson 6. Don't be afraid to take the low position. Ego drives you to make certain decisions just to please others, causing a lot of problems along the way. Do what other people refuse to do simply because they think they are too important to do it themselves. Lesson 7. Ego sways us from our ultimate goal. We are never happy with what we have. We want what others have too. We start out knowing what is important to us, but once we've achieved it, we lose sight of our priorities. Ego sways us and can ruin us. Lesson 8. Ego is the wicked sister of success and failure. So, when you succeed, don't give in to the temptation of feeling important. Don't think that you are better than others just because you have succeeded. When you fail, don't feel like you have been cheated or you have been sabotaged. Here is a testimonial by Martellus Bennett, NFL tight end Super Bowl champion. He said, "Removing the ego is a daily struggle, but it feels a little easier after reading this." Remember, this series of podcasts was born to provide you with life lessons, business lessons, and summaries of your favorite bestsellers. Subscribe today, and if there's any book you need a summary on, do let us know. Also, share your thoughts with me, and I'll be glad to respond to you. I'm Onuzrike Chukwagozie. See you on the next one.